Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map. Happy summer solstice, happy Litha. We've arrived at the point of the really humongous life force and love and empowerment and sexuality, sensuality, enjoying ourselves, growth, bring it to your life forth and shining bright. So this video I just wanted to shortly acknowledge the issue. Sorry. Well, I belong to the people who are not so easily triggered. And Anneke, God bless you. You made me laugh today when I read on Facebook how she's triggered by people being triggered. I'm with her. I watched Kelly and Maddox's video yesterday on the issue of Lisa's changing and converting to Christianity, but that's not really the issue. It's more how she put up the video of the testimonial and how she kind of bashed by some really horribly beliefs of others. I'm not really triggered by that. Yes, I might not agree. I might not like it. I even felt like pressing unlike on that particular video. But whatever she does and whatever she says, it doesn't really uproot me from what I believe, from what I know for myself to be true. I don't expect other people to believe what I believe. I do expect other people to value my beliefs or not to, diminish what I believe. But at the same time, if they do, seriously, that really points back at them, not really on my beliefs. So I think if you're one of those people who feel triggered, please go and watch Kelly and Maddox's video, because fuck, it was brilliant. This woman, thank goddess for Kelly and Maddox. She's amazing. She put up this amazing video with so much respect, and obviously she is holding space for everybody who felt triggered. She understands why you were triggered. So definitely go and watch her video, because I wasn't triggered, and I'm really wanting also collect with around me people who are not so much triggered by this. We can talk about it, we can go what the fuck, but it doesn't trigger me. It doesn't change my life. It doesn't change how I see my tarot journey. It doesn't change my life, how I see my work. It doesn't really bother me. And that's why if you're not triggered by people being triggered, if you're not triggered in general, just please, let's gather also and carry on with our lives, because I pulled two cards from the soul cards. So one is this one, and I thought, maybe I'm being insensitive, maybe I'm just totally avoiding the issue. But I think it really, my motto would be what I'm usually putting up there now. It's less blaming, more claiming, with a really big impact on claiming. Who are you? See whatever triggers you. Let it be a great guiding light to put it back on you. What is it really that it's triggered? Because when you trigger, there might be still some frustration and something that arises from that, and disappointment, or I can totally understand as well. But if you feel so strongly triggered, maybe there is something you really need to explore and look into the mirror and ask yourself, why am I so triggered? And being vulnerable about being triggered, it's fine. This is wonderful. But as I said, because maybe I'm superficial or whatever, I'm not triggered by her change of beliefs. It probably would piss me more if I studied with Doreen Virtue and she suddenly, diminishes everything she taught. I do not find it easy to explain why you would cut off everything you've done until a point and, moved on with a blank slate, which you are not, onto the new adventure. But at the same time, I went through a spiritual awakening like Liz. But I was going off Catholicism and Christianity into the more liberated set of spiritual beliefs. And for me, it was all encompassing and beautiful, but I was also on that high. So another motto is wait and see. I think Elise is doing her best and navigating through the maze of what she's feeling, what she believes. She's kind of oh my God, this is giving her this spiritual sustenance that she like so craves in her life, and that's fine. And yes, it might be a honeymoon, it might be, you know, we probably all know it's going to pass, but it's not where she is right now. So I think, like, wait and see and let her discover it for herself. And yes, she could have conducted herself better without, you know, trying to diminish everybody else's beliefs. But that's the mindset, as Kelly and Maddox actually beautifully pointed out. That's the mindset that she is embraced, you know. So the other card that I pulled, so one was the kind of look at your own face, you know, and the other one, I was there was an interesting one from the soul cards when I felt like maybe I'm being the, you know, the pilot, like, oh, I'm washing off my hands, I don't want to go into conflict, I have the moon in Libra, so I'm not the first one to, you know, like go and enjoy conflicting situations. But at the same time, you know, there's more hands here. One are protective, so protecting my own innocence, my own self confidence, my own set of beliefs, and the other hands are like really at peace and showing, you know, that there is different maybe levels and layers to the situation, and none of us really know what the other person is going through. So yeah, it's great to for Kelly and Maddox to hold space for all the triggered people. If you are triggered, watch her video definitely, because she gives like amazing advice. If you are not triggered, woohoo, give me a like and let's move on with our lives because the times are great. We can grow, you know, we can really envision what we want to build and how we want to build it from our own strength, from our own creation, from our own beliefs. When triggers always will come in life, but they only great to use in a creative way to see where we are on our path. And that Kelly and Maddox also like spit out amazingly at the end of her video, so please check her out. And may love and light reign. Okay, let's do proper shadow work when we need to, and that proper shadow work is like less blaming, more claiming, guys. Anyway, bye, and I speak to you soon.